Testing, testing, testing. Hi there guys, my name is Rohan Beve, and in today's video we are going to be talking about Black Swan events. Now, in today's video we are going to be talking about what exactly are, well, Black Swan events. So, have you ever experienced something like an event, okay, or just you're doing something, okay, and then all of a sudden it just completely changes, okay? It's completely changed the situation and you never saw it coming, right? You did not expect that and completely flips the situation upside down. Well, that's more or less the main idea behind a Black Swan event, okay? Popularized by the author Nassim Nicholas Taleb, okay? So what exactly is a Black Swan event in the first place, okay? Well, you see, a Black Swan event is an event that is difficult to predict, has a huge impact, and afterwards there are various explanations on how it was predictable or on why it was super predictable, okay? That's more or less the gist of what a Black Swan event is. And again, there are three characteristics. One, it's an outlier, meaning that it just happens unexpectedly, like it's outside of your comfort zone, okay? Not by that, but what I mean to say is it's super unexpected, okay? It just happens out of nowhere. The second characteristic is it has a massive impact. It's not just some small impact. It has a massive impact and can completely transform many things like people, societies, businesses, and completely change them. Okay, so it has a huge impact. And the third characteristic is, on hindsight, well, it was predictable. Like afterwards, right? After people analyzed everything, then they were saying like, oh, it was super easy to predict. You have to see this. Well, even though, okay, before this event happened, very few people could have actually predicted on what was going to happen, okay? So some examples of Black Swan events include the 2008 financial crisis and the 9/11 attacks, okay? Those are two examples of Black Swan events, okay? Meaning that they just happened unexpectedly, had a massive impact, okay? And on hindsight, there could have been many things to predict it and prevent it, okay? So those are two examples of Black Swan events, okay? And the thing is, not every surprising event is a Black Swan event. For example, pandemics, okay? Sometimes they can be Black Swan events, but let's say some of the experts warned beforehand repeatedly, then it technically doesn't count as you've already been warned and you already know what to expect, okay? So technically, pandemics are not considered Black Swan events. So what can you do when a Black Swan events happen? Now, remember, you can't predict it. They just happen instantly, okay? Or maybe over time and then bam, happen instantly. You can't predict it, okay? You can't predict the unpredictable, okay? So what you should do is always be ready for the unexpected, okay? In this type of situation, okay? Always be ready for the unexpected. So remember, let's say someone says this can't ever happen, right? Or it won't happen. There's always a chance it could happen, okay? And that's, well, basically what a Black Swan event is, okay? And, well, that's basically it. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.